Dear students, now we are going to see antiscabious and antipedicular agents. So first we'll see antiscabious agents. These are otherwise called as scabicides. That is, they are used to treat the scabies by killing the scabies mites which are causing infestation. The causative organism is Sarcodes scabi. So next one is antipedicular agents. These are otherwise called as pediculicides. How antiscabious agents are called as scabicides? No, similarly, antipedicular agents are called as pediculicides. They are used to eliminate head, body, and crab lice. That is, they are used to treat the lice infestation or louse infestation or pediculosis. The singular form is louse and plural is lice. The causative organism is of three types. One is Pediculus humanus capitis, that is called as the head louse. Pediculus humanus corporis, that is the body louse, and the Thyrus pubis, that is called as pubic louse or crab louse. So now we'll see the classification of antipedicular agents. So two types are there. First one is topical treatments. Examples are permethrin, pyrethrins with piperonyl butoxide, malathion, benzyl alcohol, spinosad, ivermectin, and dimethicone. So second type is oral medications. Two examples are there. First one is ivermectin. Second one is sulfamethoxazole with trimethoprim. Now we'll see the classification of antiscabious and antipedicular agents. So based on the mechanism of action and chemical structure, we have 6 classes. So first one is pyrethroid. Example is permethrin. Then macrocyclic lactone. Example is ivermectin. Third is benzyl compound, that is benzyl benzoate. Then fourth one is organosulfur compound. Example is sulfur. Amide based compound. Example is crotamidin. Last one is insecticide. Example is lindane. So now we'll see the mechanism of action of these antiscabious and antipedicular agents. They are working by interfering with the nervous system of mites or lice. That is, antiscabious agents are interfering the nervous system of mites, and antipedicular agents are interfering the nervous system of lice. So by interfering that, the nerve and muscle function would be affected, and that is leading to paralysis and finally cause the death of the parasite. So now we'll see the first drug, that is called as benzyl benzoate. So look at the structure of benzyl benzoate. So this is the benzyl part and this one is the benzoate part. So that combination is called as benzyl benzoate. So this is a main constituent of Peruvian balsam, and this is present in other balsams also, and it is used as a lotion. 10 to 30% is used as a scabicide. It is also used as a pediculicide. So we'll see the synthesis of benzyl benzoate. So for this, first we are taking benzoic acid. That one is treated with the benzyl alcohol. So acid plus alcohol, that's why they undergo esterification in the presence of sulfuric acid. So in that esterification, one molecule of water would be removed. That's why we are getting an ester, and that is called as benzyl benzoate. So second one is called as lindane. So look at the structure of lindane. We have a cyclohexane that is having 6 chlorines. That's why this is otherwise called as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hexachlorocyclohexane or gamma benzene hexachloride or simply benzene hexachloride or BHC, or a special name that is called as gamaxin. Gamma cyclohexane, that's why gamaxin. It is prepared by the chlorination of the benzene. Actually, this is having 5 isomers. They are alpha, beta, gamma, delta and epsilon. Here in that 5, the gamma isomer is having that activity. That is, in that mixture it is present in 10 to 13%, and that isomer is separated by means of extraction and chromatographic techniques. So now we'll see the synthesis of this lindane. So for this, first we are taking benzene that undergoes chlorination. So 3 molecules of chlorines were added in the presence of UV light. So we are getting lindane. This is having 3 actions. One is it is a direct contact poison. This is having fumigant effect and it is acting as a stomach poison. So it is used locally as a cream or lotion or shampoo for the treatment of both. That is for scabies and also for pediculosis. So next one is called as chlorophenethane. This is otherwise called as DDT, that is diphenyl trichloroethane. So look at the structure. So what is that? Other name is DDT, that is dichloro. So 2 chlorines, dichloro. Then diphenyl, 2 phenyl. Then trichloro. This one is ethane. So what is the other name? Diphenyl trichloroethane. This is a organochlorine insecticide. So next one is called as crotameton. So look at the structure of crotameton. We have that benzene nucleus, or we are taking this as a parent. What is that? That is toluene. So we can take a benzene or a toluene as a parent. So we have a benzene that is having one methyl group. So second position, no. So that one is connected to one amide. CONH2 is amide. So here that is connected to amide. How many carbons are there in the amide? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 carbon alkyl is butyl. So that is called as butanamide, but this is having double bond. That's why that is called as butanamide. So the second position is connected to the nitrogen of butanamide. That nitrogen is connected to ethyl. So what is crotameton? We have the benzene that is having one methyl, and ortho position is connected to the nitrogen of butanamide, and that same nitrogen is connected to ethyl. This is called as crotameton. So here 10% solution concentration, no, that is used as a lotion or cream for the topical treatment of scabies. It is also having a local anesthetic action and also having an antipruritic effect. So the last drug under this is permethrin. So look at the structure of permethrin. So this is a ester based compound. So this is having ester. So what is the general formula for ester? RCOOR. So what about 1 and R? That is, it is having phenoxy phenyl methyl. So in ester, one end is connected with the phenoxy phenyl methyl. What about the other end? That end is connected to the cyclopropane. That cyclopropane, one end is already connected with the ester. 2 more ends it is having, no. So one end is connected with the 2 methyl groups. Another end is connected to the ethene. That ethene is having 2 chlorines. What is permethrin? So ester. So one end is phenoxyphenyl methyl, another end is cyclopropane that is having 2 methyls and ethene. That ethene is having 2 chlorines. And this permethrin is having 4 isomers. 2 trans and 2 cis isomers are there. In that, R trans and R cis isomers are having the insecticidal activity. Actually 2 trans, that is R trans, S trans, R cis, S cis. So 4 forms. In that R trans and R cis forms, no, they are having insecticidal activity. So the commercial product, no, that is a mixture of both, that is 60% trans with the 40% cis as a racemic mixture. It is having lethal action against lice, ticks, mites and fleas. So 1% solution is used in the treatment of head lice. So that's all about anti-scabious and antipedicular agents. Thank you.